E-sports is a sport in which electronic game competitions reach the level of competition. E-sports is the use of electronic equipment as sports equipment to compete with the combination of intelligence and physical strength between people. Through e-sports, you can exercise and improve the thinking ability, reaction ability, limb coordination ability and willpower of the participants, and cultivate team spirit. And professional esports also has high requirements for physical strength. Esports is also a profession, similar to chess and other non-electronic game competitions. The 2018 Jakarta Asian Games included esports as a performance event. Esports has two basic characteristics. Electronic, competitive. Electronic refers to its methods and means, which means that this sport is carried out with the help of various software and hardware as the core of information technology and the environment created by it, which is similar to the equipment and venues in traditional sports. In esports, equipment relies on information technology to achieve, which is also the difference between esports and traditional sports. Competition refers to the essential characteristic of sports, namely confrontation. As a sport, confrontation is the most basic feature. Esports has many categories and events, but the core must be confrontation and competition. The view that online games equals esports is wrong. With the development of the game industry and the continuous replacement of esports projects, esports is no longer limited to standalone games with IP direct connection or LAN. Regardless of standalone games, single-player games, or online games, multiplayer games, as long as they meet the two characteristics of electronics and sports, they can all be called e-sports in a broad sense. From the above understanding, let us explain the concept of e-sports. E-sports is based on e-sports games. Information technology is the core of software and hardware equipment as equipment. In the virtual environment created by information technology, in the unified competition rules, and in the competitive esports games are played fairly under the guarantee of rules. And esports is becoming a brand new sport. Gender and age distribution of esports users. Young men are the main esports user group. Among these users, male users accounted for more than 70%. Youth is the most important characteristic of esports users. According to survey data, esports users under the age of 25 accounted for 47.0%. With the continuous advancement of work related to the protection of minors in the game industry, the age structure of esports users will become healthier in the future. As an emerging industry, esports has been booming. From a global perspective, the revenue of the game market continues to grow, and the scale of esports users continues to expand. With the gradual maturity of esports markets such as South Korea, China, and North America, esports is ushering in a golden period of development. Globally, smartphones have become the game terminal with the largest number of users in the world, and mobile esports has maintained a strong momentum of development, becoming the direction of future esports development. After rapid development in recent years, the esports industry has initially achieved mature operations and formed a relatively complete industrial chain. It mainly includes upstream content authorization, midstream derivative content production and downstream live broadcast platform. As a digital sports industry, the esports industry has gained widespread attention online with esports games and events, but its integration with offline esports scenes is still in its infancy. How to use esports to empower cities and traditional culture requires the joint exploration of esports companies and social partners. through the promotion of themed game versions, the creation of themed real scene blocks, and the integration of esports events with urban characteristics. A series of cross-border linkages have been launched to realize the connection between traditional culture and popular culture and the two-way empowerment of esports IP and cultural tourism IP. While the esports industry continues to increase its social influence, esports-related companies are also actively fulfilling their social responsibilities. By combining public welfare and esports, they spread the positive energy of public welfare to the society, and drive young people who love esports to understand public welfare undertakings and participate in them. In social welfare. In the future, esports should also take on more social responsibilities, and use esports to promote the development of public welfare undertakings.